Yo, we were live that whole time. We just didn't realize the live button didn't go through. We've done said hi to everybody.
Listen, we have been talking for 20 minutes and we have not been live the whole time. And I was like, why are people asking if we're fashionably late to our own stream? Like we're here.
We were answering you guys, putting your comments up on the screen.
we were talking to everybody. We were like, I love it when you call me Big Papa. And now here we are. I even called out Conspiracy for being the first person to comment and being on time. Oh my God.
I was like, yep, Stewart's root beer is the best.
126 pancakes perfectly cooked. We went through all of it, y'all. All of it.
We went through like 5 screenshots already of some.
I was reading screenshots and like having a whole conversation that was really important. And we were not live at all. We're idiots.
And somebody said, are you fashionably late? And I looked up in the corner and it said, go live. And I was like, we played the intro, like the long intro that Julie made us, not that little short one I just played because we messed up.
Oh my God. This is what happens whenever you only go live once every 8,000 years.
This is what happens when you leave me in charge. Let's be honest.
Well, you know, I'm supposed to be able to see, like, I can see it too, up in the corner where it says end broadcast or go live. And I'm an idiot. And I'm staring at it that says go live. And, you know, just talking away, going off on people, whatever. But here, hey, we're here. We're sorry because we're losers. Glad to have you guys with us. So maybe we'll go back through and we'll say hi to everyone.
Yeah, because we actually said hi to every single person. I was like, oh, Bliss Chris, it's been forever.
I know. And Mimi, hello.
Yes.
I was like, Mimi, I haven't talked to you in so long. It's so good to see you.
Because we wanted to get into a lot of the drama that's been going on currently, but before, back when I went to Florida with Kim, we started getting some stupid comments on our Manosphere videos, and we wanted to read a few of those off, which we have already done tonight, but we are prepared to do again.
Yeah, so we're going to start over now, actually live, so that you guys can hear us, and we're not just talking to each other because we're losers. But hello, everyone. Can you go off on people now instead? Shyla, of course, that is what we're here for. So how do we do in the social experiment? Well, Leon, time will tell.
Well, we did poorly. It's gonna be really funny now too, because most of this stuff I wrote as a smart aleck, like I'm so smart, and then we sat here and streamed to ourselves for 30 minutes.
I know. So all of the men, all of the incels that we're going to make fun of tonight are really going to be like, look at these two stupid idiots. So yeah, drugs are bad, Big Papa. Okay, I get it. I know. Maybe we ate too many gummies before we went live. Didn't actually go live. Holy cow. All right, enough of that. So here's our first comment. And Stacy put what an advocate the definition of an advocate on screen: a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. I am going to read this to you with as little sarcasm as I possibly can in my voice. What is wrong with men going their own way as long as they are doing so quietly? If men don't want to bother with a woman, that is their choice. Or do men not have free agency? Well, as I stated before when we weren't live, men have always had free agency. Men are the ones that made the
Never
laws.
been an issue, really.
Right.
Well,
so, you know.
Particularly white males, but.
Exactly. But here they are commenting on our videos, trying to tell us why we should believe they're garbage. Oh, this one. This is what we spent like 19 of our 20 minutes on. Not gonna lie, you guys. So buckle in. The CBP channel. I'm guessing you're a leftist. Well, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard as a guess, because my views on toxic masculinity and the manosphere and men going their own way and equality among men and women has nothing to do with my political views whatsoever. Would you agree, Stacey?
110,000%. And my political view is whoever I like better. Like, literally my political view. There is no letter behind my name. Did I lose you, Kim?
Oh, no. So just to continue on with the madness of me being a complete and total freaking idiot, I got up to close the door because I'm in a new house, you guys. If you didn't know, I moved. And so I don't really have like my setup. So I'm in one of my daughter's bedrooms right now. And I thought this would be the quietest place of the house because it's in like the back corner. But my daughter decided to come into her bathroom and take a shower. So I was closing the door so you guys didn't hear the water running. And then I tripped. And then Stacy's like, did I lose you? So I'm just going to be a clown show tonight. Like,
I was laughing at what Shyla wrote, because this is exactly what I said during our 20-minute rant. I consider myself to be a humanist. How about that?
Exactly. That's exactly what you said. Shyla was listening.
I know. Shyla knew we were live.
Julie Virgo, you are not late.
PJ, Julie, we just started because Kim and I spent 20 minutes talking to ourselves first.
So we actually just started. You're not late. You're right on time because you are friends with morons. Anyway, so yeah. I love your guest CBP channel, but you're wrong. So you guys are hurting your movement by dismissing the plight of men, by linking them all in together with degenerate whatever, and alt-right trolls, etc.
And we don't have a movement. We discussed this, right? Like, we determined Kim and I are too lazy to even go live more than once every couple months. We would never be leading a movement.
No. Unless it's a movement to get up and get another White Claw out of the refrigerator.
How many gummies should one person take in a night? Unless that's your movement, we're not interested.
I moved to put a Starbucks on every street corner.
Right.
That's my movement.
And make the parking lots twice the size so you don't get stuck in there if you want to walk in and get your drink.
Yeah. There you go. Let's not talk about parking lot sizes. I know this is like, hey, look, a squirrel, but the parking lots at every Publix ever are stupid. And you can never get in and out of them. They're the worst ever. And Publix and Starbucks are my two favorite places. So I'm going to need you guys to get on top of that. Figure it out.
That's why I like you driving when we go, whenever I come down to see you. I'm like, yep, Kim can drive in this mess.
It is a mess. It's a mess down here, but you know, hey, we get through it, especially with lots of gummies. So, wait, a half a box of wine. What is this, Bliss Chris? I missed it.
She has a half a box of wine in the fridge. Be right back.
Holler. Yeah.
Holler. If you don't bother.
Shout out to Real. Okay, so this is all just empty talking points downloaded from the liberal hive mind ma toxic masculinity and ma patriarchy. How insightful. I'm sure men will flock to leftism when they hear HEAR is how you spell here. These talking points for the millionth time.
And like I said the first time, if I wanted men to flock to me, I'd put a milkshake out in the yard. I am not running a fucking movement.
I mean, at what point did any of those videos, if you guys watched our videos, at what point were we like, okay, now I need you to go vote for Joe Biden? No, we didn't. Like, we're not trying to gather men for the masses to have them vote for Democrats. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I don't even like Joe Biden.
I mean, no one really does, but just saying. We didn't like the other guy either. They didn't give us the choice we wanted.
Right. Like, this one just made us so irritated. Because you don't need to bring politics into it, right, Tessie? It's just deflection. It's just him thinking every single person that doesn't agree with him, because clearly he does have some very specific beliefs that were dripping in that comment, must be leftist, must be as extreme as can possibly be, right? Like, give me a break. There's a lot of people in the world who don't have a side and are humanists, like Shyla said, like Stacy said, and don't really care. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't even vote because they don't care. I think like more people vote for like American Idol at some point or something than they did in the elections.
That is a fact. Okay. You guys, this is X-Man. X-Man has
He's one of your favorites, right?
He's my favorite. He has the best name because for an incel, the best. He's the X-Man. So I just love that.
I love how he I had to cut his comment into 3 sections.
Yeah, and there's timestamps, and he's got like bullet points.
Oh, X-Men, you better watch out. Girls are being nice to you, and you might get kicked out of the club.
I know, right? I mean, I kind of expected for there to be like a PowerPoint presentation with this comment, because it was just like that ridiculous. Yeah, they did. He put in some work, TT. By the way,
more work than I did.
Exactly. So
I didn't even know those timestamps.
I mean, I didn't go back to look at what we said during those timestamps because I don't give a shit. But hey, I did think that it was really important that you all saw this comment and that I was able to do a dramatic reading of it for you, though, because this guy's a douchebag. So X-Man says, this right here is a typical dishonest feminist talking point. What rights do you not have? How much time you got? And we'll start there. So bullet point number 2. Well, so far, there are no laws recognizing female on male R. And there's little to no recognition of female to male domestic violence.
Sorry, Kim, I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, there we go. You're back. You're back.
Is that a person? Is that a woman that went to jail for R on a man?
Couldn't have been.
No, it was though. and not even recently. Like, what year was that?
I mean,
the late 80s?
How are you going to ask me that question? Like, their kids are grown now, right? Because didn't they get married when she died?
She got out of jail. They married. They had 2 children. They divorced. She has passed away. But yeah, I think that was like late 80s, early 90s. So you're talking about a time, Sir X-Man, whenever it was not even likely for men to go to jail for
97.
that's later than I thought for R on women. But she went to jail for statutory R, correct?
Yes. And also, there is a law on the books because you're not allowed to do that to anyone. That's the law. I'm pretty sure it's not specific to females may not be ARD.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, when we weren't live, but we were live, I was like, I dare you to look up the law in all 50 states, read it, and find a place where it says that it's only recognized if it's male on female crime. Because it's just, you can't do that to people regardless of gender.
Right.
So, doesn't make sense. And yes, you are correct. I think it's Big Papa. That's Mary Kay Letourneau. Yes.
Yes, the dog good letters. She was the teacher.
Yes. She was a teacher and she married her student after she did hard time for having an affair with her student. Okay, so we're going to get to the next sentence that I don't think you guys, I don't even know what to say about this sentence. I don't even know. I'm going to do like put a 1 in the chat if you think is the dumbest fucking thing you've ever heard in your life and has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Circumcision on babies is still legal. What?
Like, so is like mutilation on girls in a lot of the world. Like, but I didn't talk about that in this video.
But I'm at a loss for words because it's like X-Man's brain stopped working. And
Because his mother got him circumcised without asking. See
without
what happens?
That's exactly right.
Exactly, T-Spiracy. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yes, exactly. So I don't even know what to do here, but we're just gonna move on past it. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous because it's a medical procedure and it's not mandatory.
Not mandatory at all. So if that happened to you, you're going to have to seek damages for mom and dad. I don't know what else to tell you. But I don't have any children, so it definitely wasn't my decision.
Conspiracy.
Yes.
Yes, indeed she did take his balls too. We don't know where X-Man's balls are, but they're not here apparently.
Exactly, Julie. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Justice for X-Men's foreskin. Hashtag.
You guys are the best. He needs a hug, Leon. Maybe you should get in the craft and go find him. I don't know if he's hanging out with Professor X, but he might be. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so we're on like bullet point 10 already, and we're just still on the first slide of this guy. So there's a male-only selective service, and these are just topics that any average person can see every day. So how is it that you're unfamiliar with these basic topics?
Who can you remind me? And I mentioned this in a video, but I forgot the answer. Can you remind me who passed all these laws, such as the male-only selective service?
That would be men.
Okay, I thought so, but then I was like, no, there's no way that guy watched this video and didn't understand the part that when I said, who's run shit this whole time?
Let's talk about when selective service was passed into law.
Let's do that.
Do you know?
I'm going to let you tell us.
I am looking it up right now because I don't know, but I just thought of this because
Was it probably like one of the wars? I'm sure.
one of maybe one selective service system. Independent agency founded May 18th, 1917. Who would like to Google how many women were in the United States government as legislative members that could pass laws in 1917? Anyone want to take a guess?
One.
Did you look it up?
Yep. Montana's Jeanette Rankin.
One. So tell me again how the male only selective service is a movement by Stacy and Kim. Tell me again why this is an issue. Because men made these laws in the same way that men made laws about our bodies and what we could and could not do. And that there's conformative laws that are not in law, but actually in our government system, but social norms that we have to abide by. Like I can't walk around with my shirt off, X-Man, but okay.
And would you like to maybe tell people when women were actually allowed to vote?
Ooh. That would be 3 years after selective service was founded. So
Because I'm pretty sure I saw the drunk history on this lady congressman, and what it was is that Montana wouldn't join unless they were allowed to keep their lady in charge because she was doing such a great job.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Exactly. So, just a reminder, 1920 women were allowed to vote. 1920.
So I would say, per my email below, men are responsible for you having to join the selective service.
So so Leon, I love that you brought this up, that I could walk around without my shirt on, but you don't think that I would enjoy the experience with dudes like X-Man around.
Right.
I believe it's considered indecent exposure for me to walk around with my shirt off. Correct?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can't even breastfeed babies.
So the first part of his next bullet point, it makes me giggle every time I read it.
Well, is it because he says, secondly, like 10 bullet points in?
His bullet points have bullet points. See? It's the arrows. And then he's...
Okay. This should have been second, sir, if you wanted it to be considered second. You should have listed this right after what rights do you not have?
Because you should have taken the time that you used to write this and done literally anything else. That's what you should have done.
But hey, what do we know? We're just women. All right. Secondly, no one blamed women for men's issues existing.
The only women that get blamed. Sir, if I were your teacher right now, this paper is getting so many fucking red X's.
No one blamed women. These are the only women that do get blamed. Oh, Lord.
Even if they're feminists, they're still women.
So no one blames women, but there's a giant but in this one because X-Man is an ass. The only women that get blamed are feminist groups because And he goes on to list why feminists are awful. So let's dive into that. Can you please respond to his comment with a link to this video?
Yeah, somebody get me the timestamp though. I've got some bullet points.
Okay. Feminist groups are preventing female on male R and DV from getting legal recognition.
Those are already illegal. They do not need recognition. They are illegal.
And punishable by law.
We may need some criminal justice reform about laws that revolve around R and DV. But again, most of the laws have been passed by who again?
Drum roll, please. Men. You ever think of like the 2.5 Men?
Yes.
Whenever men. Yeah, that's what I think of when I read these fucking stupid ass comments. All right. Anyway, so feminist groups are preventing shared parenting bills from getting passed. Okay.
So I actually posted the statistics about how men are less likely to ask for custody, but in cases where they do, the courts typically give shared 50-50 custody.
Yes,
That's actually what they aim to do. They aim to keep both parents in the children's lives. And it's a big misconception that they're biased towards men. It's people who just assume that they're going to be biased towards them, so they don't even try.
We should all head over and leave a K to his comment. That's a great idea, T. Yeah, so all right.
I had to mute because I was dying laughing at that.
I think that there's something to be said about inequality when it comes to who gets the children. And then there are so many examples of women who hold like child support over the heads of their ex-husbands or their baby daddies, however you would like to refer to these people. But
there's trash people, and it doesn't matter. Like,
right,
that's not like a gender specific.
It's going to happen whether the law states men should have more rights to their children than women. Like, it's just going where did the social construct of women stay home and take care of the children come from? It came from men.
I was gonna say, I feel like I know this answer.
Do you know the answer? Yeah. So it came from men. It came from men who decided that they should be the breadwinners and the caretakers of the household, and not stay home and take care of children. So then
there's very few cases where women are just given the majority custody when the man asked for it and there wasn't reasons that they couldn't get it, such as not having a home or a job, stuff like that. And usually it's the child's too young and is nursing or something.
I know several men that have custody of their children. So it happens. It's not all that unlikely. Page 3, section 8, clause 4. Men are better than women. Is that where that says that? I just think that if you're going to use the argument that laws are biased towards women for this one situation, then also bullet point the fuck out of all the laws that are biased against women. Like, where are those? Why aren't we talking about any of that?
I would probably understand what he's talking about more if someone could just mansplain it to me. You're
I was taking a sip of my drink. Holy shit. Okay. Speaking of mansplaining, X-Man, hold on a second because I got to tell a story. So I just bought a new house, right? You guys know I moved. And some things need to be done around the house. Like I need a landscaper and I needed my garage door to be serviced, so to make sure it was in proper working order. And and like the sensors were off on the garage door, and I wanted to put a new roof on the house, and I'm getting the house painted, and so I've got all these like construction people coming in and out, right? um and this guy shows up at the house, and he's there, and I know what's wrong with the garage door because I hit the sensors and then it stopped going up and down on its own. Like it goes up with just fine when you hit the button, but it doesn't go down because the sensors are off, right? This guy comes out. The very first thing he says to me is, well, you've got this I have a 3-car garage. It's like an oversized garage door. So he's like, you have this garage door that's larger than normal, and a woman your size should be able to lift it really easily. So I can already tell that you're going to need new springs on the door. A woman my size. That came out of his mouth. Then he proceeded to spend the next 2 hours taking the entire thing apart, except for the sensors. The one thing he didn't touch were the sensors. And he finally comes to me. He goes, I don't know what's wrong with it. And I was like, it's the fucking sensors, you douchebag. And he's like, well, I'm just trying to find out everything, and I wanted to do a full diagnostic to make sure that you're happy with the service and blah, blah, blah. And he's totally mansplaining to me about the motor and why the motor isn't going to work and blah. And I was like, okay, the motor works harder when the door goes up, right? And less hard when the door goes down because of gravity. Is that right? He's like, yeah, that's right. Oh, so could it be the sensors? I can't with these people. So my point of
like,
this.
oh, I'm satisfied with the service. All right, I'm gonna leave a review to let you know.
Well, he didn't get paid. He didn't fix anything. I was like, you can leave now. I'm gonna call someone else. So I kicked the guy off my property. So that annoyed with him. And he called another garage door company, and I was like, listen, I just had someone try to mansplain this to me, and I'm gonna tell you that my sensors are off. That's all I need. That's all I need. Guy came out, fixed them in like 30 minutes. He was gone. Didn't tell me anything about springs and a woman my size being able to lift the door easily and blah, blah. Yeah, Tessie, I did lose it. So I was just telling the story because I want X-Man and everyone else listening to know that this still happens to women all the time. So, get over yourself, buddy. That was my rant.
So, speaking of mansplaining again, feminists like yourself intentionally misunderstand the movement and slander it like you did in this very video. Is that what I did? Did I misunderstand the movement?
Well, I must have misunderstood it because my dumb female brain can't understand your complex situation where you think that you don't have equal rights. Yeah, this guy, like fuck this guy for real. I'm so mad right now.
Were we
comment?
Weren't we in the psychic town when this comment was posted? We were both just like, we're just gonna have to read this later when we get back to your house.
I'm pretty sure that we had a lot of X-Man jokes that day, though. you know how we are. Like all day long, it was like, what are we gonna do now? I don't know. Should we go see X-Man?
Right.
It was pretty
well.
Fun.
You do that better than I do.
Well, yeah. No, Preston is the one. He's the one. So, All right. We're to another timestamp. Thorough you are, X-Man. No. I don't have to wait for your issues to be fixed to talk about mine. If you're concerned about women's issues, why don't you put your focus on women's issues? This is hilarious. Where is my focus if it's not on women's issues? I don't
I
understand.
mean, I would have thought with doing videos about like this disgusting movement that would maybe point out that I care about women's issues.
Yeah, pretty sure that's how it works, X-Man. Okay. I don't have to stop talking about men's issues because you feel you have it worse. Oh, X-Man. You really just have been living under a rock, haven't you?
Probably a basement.
At his mom's house?
Or grandma's. Come on.
Actually.
Actually, it's my grandmother's, and I live here to help her.
That's right. She makes me dinner every night. And when I need grape soda, she brings that to me too. But I help her.
Hot pocket.
Okay,
So
moving on.
that was the little video, like the comments that I thought were funny.
Yeah, X-Man can go fuck himself. I mean, that's what he wants to do anyway, right? So, you know.
So now let's talk about what's going on currently.
Let's talk about people like X-Man who are on YouTube.
People that you could consider could have some characteristics that would fall into the men that go their own way movements.
People that like lobster.
Only cheap lobster.
From Dollar General. Let's talk about it. I mean, have you guys been following all this bullshit online recently? Cuz we have kind of, and it's hard sometimes because it's just so much. And let's be real, everyone streams about it for like 17 hours straight, and I just don't have that kind of time.
I know, everyone's like, did you see that? And I was like, yeah, like it was 6 or 7 hours long. I'm not watching that.
Oh no. But I love that I've heard clips where they're like, I have the whole video, I have all 7 hours. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's great for you.
What are you going to do with that? Is it just going to stay all up in your hard drive?
It's goals right there. So yeah, I think that it's absolutely ridiculous what's happening right now, and how like there's such a clear ignorance, like willful ignorance to facts, and I just don't understand why. Like,
And then you have a whole group of people that are coming out and saying whatever they want, and then when you question it, they use something personal in their life as like a crutch. Like, how dare you come at me? Like, well, maybe part of your getting better shouldn't include sitting here talking shit to people, because I don't have to be nice to you if you're not going to be nice to me. That's how that works.
Well, I think that we kind of got, I mean, we didn't, because I'm super unproblematic, you guys, but a lot of the people in this stream and us, we got kind of brought into some garbage, right? And because there's people who are like, so all of it, this is how YouTube works. All of a sudden, there's a person who you are totally cool with who's like, I fucking hate you. And you're like, why? What'd I do? Like, same Kim I've always been. Like, I'm not doing anything different. I still, make jokes about the same 5 people that I can't freaking stand. And I still only stream with Stacy once every 2 months, and like what I do. But it's just so weird how people just flip a switch and then all of a sudden there's this like narrative running about toxic discords, garbage like that.
And I'll have you know that my Discord is so toxic that I came home yesterday to some mermaid tears lip gloss
Too Faced,
and
very
a
nice.
new moonstone necklace. That's how toxic our Discord is.
I love that necklace. I came home to presents today too. Yeah, because it's so super toxic. Yeah, T, I do just blame you for everything. I'm like, it's AZ's fault. You know, she exists and people have a problem with that, I guess. So we're just gonna make it her fault. Yeah, so dumb.
Yeah, you got a problem with AZ, go fuck yourself.
Julie Virgo, I am
Respectfully.
not joining. Yeah, no, as disrespectfully as I can. You can go fuck yourself. Julie Virgo, I am not joining your MLM, honey. So I'm not gonna DM you to find out who it's about. Heart emoji,
Well,
flower emoji.
Julie's
flower
just being a
emoji.
really good person by not saying anyone's name, but you can DM her and she'll say whatever the hell she wants.
No, it's because she wants me to sell her Norwex cloths, and I'm not gonna do it. She's gonna give me the whole spiel in DMs.
I think she's actually gotten into doTERRA.
Ooh, is that the oils?
Yes.
I know, right, Shyla? Like, I mean, people get gifts in Virgo's Discord. What? What are we talking about here? It's the best Discord ever. Say my name, say my name. Exactly.
I'm going to mute for a second so you don't hear me click, 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 clicking, but I was going to go get something real quick.
Okay. Is the leafing room a reactive PR move? No, it's our plant room for plants. Hashtag respectfully. So I don't know how to drop links, but like this maybe. Yeah, like this. I am gonna drop the link because if anybody would like to come up and talk about this BS, feel free. Did I do it? Am I not a boomer? I'm not a boomer, you guys. I'm so excited. Ooh,
Kim, can we show people what you got from the Discord today? I have the pictures up.
Yeah, if you have the pictures, yes.
Just wanted to make sure it was all right with you. So, you got a little housewarming gift in.
I got 2 housewarming gifts. So this is the new sign in my front yard, guys. The HOA is going to be super excited whenever I put this one up. And these are my badass coasters that I was laughing so hard about. Stacy got me these. My favorite is Don't Stain My Table, douchebag. I feel like I should invite X-Man over for some White Claw and hand him one.
Probably too hard for him.
It's too hard. He needs a Shirley Temple.
Yes.
I forgot his mom took his balls, so.
Hey, I bought the smallest sign so that way you could hide it behind a bush if you had to.
Oh no, that bitch is going right up front.
Did they send the steak with it though? Because I didn't know.
Yes, they did. Okay. The steak is there. Yeah. It's just not attached to it yet, so that's why the picture doesn't show.
I've been waiting for that to come in because I joked about how I was going to get that for you, and then I was like, wait, why should I joke? I'm getting that.
I know, and I love it so much, and I wish that you lived here because you give the best presents. It's so fun, and I absolutely. Yeah, what, Julie? Kim. She just. What is Julie typing? L? Kim? Is she all right?
For fuck's sake, these nails. I read that in her accent in my head.
Yeah. So I love the Discord, and I love all my toxic honeys in there. So
And what else has happened recently? Like, so much has happened. I want to give an opinion on all of it. While I'm doing it, like, fuck it, let's do this.
well, I don't know. Steve McRae's been a total dickhead recently, so there's that. You know,
Recently?
recent. Well, touche.
Oh, you know what? We could always do like everyone else does and play
Oh, are we
Steve
gonna
McRae's
react?
greatest hit from AZ's channel.
Oh, ooh, can we do it? Yeah. AZ, don't strike us.
Or do, because we're not monetized anyway. Won't get you.
Or do, because we don't care. Steve McRae is a punk motherfucker. You're so right. I can't wait to hear this. This is like a banger, you guys. An anthem, if you will. She won't even let us do a Fight Club room like I've requested a zillion times. I know, fashionista, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like we should go to that. What's that thing that Street Beefs with Dean?
He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's culty or nice. Steve McRae is falling way down. He doxes when you're sleeping and lies when you're awake. He really likes them lobster rolls from the dollar store, my goodness sake. So you better just dox, or you could just lie. Take a big piece of lobster to the eye. Steve McRae is falling way down.
I'm agnostic. It really doesn't matter to me, right? So
I'm obnoxious too. I suppose it's okay.
Did Steve just fall?
Uh-huh.
Be knocked out. Yes, I agree. And I've never seen Cerebral do that.
I'm agnostic. It really doesn't matter to me, right? So
I'm obnoxious too. I suppose it's okay.
Did Steve just fall?
Uh-huh.
You'll be okay.
So my favorite part of that really is like, I'm obnoxious too.
Well, I like it whenever he's like, "Did Steve just fall?" And he goes, "Uh-huh." Like, just laugh so hard at that whole thing. And Johnny saying, "Well, he'll be okay."
Oh gosh, now I gotta find, where's the other one?
I don't know, but I'm singing it in my head already. A tribute to Real Entertainment News. I know, Bliss Chris. I love it when he's like, "Uh-huh."
I really don't see it.
Uh-oh. We need a link. You know, Leon, speaking of hashtag free real, there is a petition going around for him to get his channel back, to be able to come back to YouTube, because other people have that have been like terminated. He's on a questionable press tour. Is a very good way of putting that, because I saw a channel and I was like, abort, what is happening? Why are you there? No, Pretend Fashionista, he's still on Twitch. Oh, it's on her AZ channel. Stacey.
Oh, that's why I can't find it. I was like, I know, I saw this damn thing.
Ew, Ronnie G. Ew. Seriously? No, I didn't see that. Thank all beings if you believe in them. Thank my lucky stars.
Leon is top mod.
I sent it to both via Discord. Via toxic Discord, Leon, or regular Discord? I need to know.
Yeah, you go join the Discord and you get to talk to an alien.
Daddy, you could come and bite me, but please do it lightly, cause that might excite me. Oh, Daddy, you could come and bite me, but please do it lightly, cause you might excite me. Steve McRae is a punk motherfucker. Steve McRae is a sorry son of a bitch. Steve McRae is a punk motherfucker. Steve McRae is a sorry son of a bitch. Daddy, you could come and bite me, but please do it lightly, cause that might excite me. Oh, Daddy, you could come and bite me, but please do it lightly, cause you might excite me. Steve McRae is a punk motherfucker. Steve McRae is a sorry son of a bitch. Steve McRae is a punk motherfucker. Steve McRae is a sorry son of a bitch.
And dear
Have you-
Julie, she
Hi guys.
Julie discovered that the song sounds great.
Sped up.
No matter what speed.
It sounds like a club mix when it's sped up. It's great.
It's amazing. Welcome to the stream, Toxic Honey.
It's my first time on here, so thanks for having me, guys. I'm still waiting for my co-host offer, honeys. So I'm just wanting to say that because I need somewhere to wear my robe, and if you let me be your co-host, I'll get my cousin. What are you doing down there? I'll get my cousin to do your eyebrows. So it's just an offer I'm putting out there.
Do you know who Elon Musk is?
No, he's not. He's not as big as Playboy Tessie. So
That's right.
Playmate
Virgo
Tessie,
wins.
the well known.
yeah, like Stacey, not really with it, and also Stacey, like, honey, don't try and make the thumbnails either. You should really be getting me to make the thumbnails. But if you let me co-host, I'll let you make the thumbnails.
Okay,
I am
guys.
beautiful, bitches.
Listen, you beautiful.
Hey, you beautiful bitches.
So, no shit. This is our lives all the time, Stacey and I, because she was like, "Hey, do you want to make the thumbnail for tonight?" And then she sends me a text that says, "If I don't like it, I can change it later." This is just how we roll, y'all. And I was like, I'm gonna put Elon Musk in it.
And I was like, "Who's Elon Musk?"
And it happened for like
I love the casual digs we get in all the time. It's so funny. She probably has them all on her hard drive. But actually, guys, I came up to tell you that I have a bone to pick with Real, and me and Real may have some beef because he said to me, "Julie, I've got Michael Jackson t-shirts," and I got all excited, and he said they're extra small, and I'm like, "Real, excuse you, why would extra small not fit me, Real?" But yeah, I just wanted to say that. No, I'm joking, obviously. But I was so excited. I was like, finally, a Michael Jackson cool American t-shirt. And he's like, it's extra small. I'm like, oh, devastated. Devastated. Why wouldn't I fit extra small, though,
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should do a stream about it, and you should invite Real up, and you guys can hash it out
Hash
for
it out.
12.5 hours. like the rest. Of
Yeah, like
Like the
a
rest
big
of civilized society.
That's correct.
yeah, like me and Real can have this big argument about it, and
You
it
can
can be
bring up
like,
witnesses and character witnesses and regular witnesses.
And then you
yeah,
can
and I can be like, Real, I'm getting an RO against you, and I'll spell your name wrong and say that I failed it when you've not got it yet, you know?
yes, and then make sure that you do a stream the next day where you hear the other side and you bring up different people.
Go ahead and get a lawyer on retainer.
Yeah.
I guess for you it'd be like a solicitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm totally going to do that for that because, like, that's defamation. Him saying that I won't fit into an extra small, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
No,
He
I
might have done
agree.
it privately, but it's still defamation.
But now everybody knows about it, so it's definitely defamation.
I mean, if
Yeah, even though I brought attention to it, it's still defamation.
if you keep this up though, like he's not gonna get you a birthday cake for your birthday like he did for JJ.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, he might because, you know, he might put a picture up of me, say, haha, she's not extra small, and get me a birthday cake that says, Julie Virgo, son of a bitch, not extra small. So maybe I've got a chance of having a birthday party.
Maybe.
That birthday party was the best thing I've ever seen.
Objection. Hearsay. Leading.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Objection. Yeah.
Who's gonna
well,
character witness Real?
me. I will. Who's gonna be the judge? It's gotta be Stacy.
Real's gonna come on screen just holding one of the cats, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, no, he didn't do anything wrong. Look at that cat."
Exactly.
Exactly.
Virgo, to hell with you.
But in all seriousness, before I go, I just wanted to like tell you that because I was devastated. So I was like, real, why wouldn't I fit into an extra small? But to be fair, last night when I would fit one of my cats maybe when I was being interrupted. He was like, don't disrespect her. I was like, thank you, Real, thank you.
I haven't.
Real-
I'm sorry, I haven't watched it yet because nobody gave me a timestamp, and it was too long.
I'll try get you a
All the
timestamp.
transcripts.
Real did sing the song though, and it was iconic. He did sing it live.
Oh my gosh, I missed
Extra
it.
small is a children's large, I believe.
What? I missed it.
It was good.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I'm sorry, I didn't.
I just saw before we went on that Julie had gone up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to look for it." But I saw how long it was, and I was like, "Later, I'm gonna have to look for it."
He kept calling Fiona Finola, just like he calls Leslie and Stacey Bubbles. Stacey Bubbles. Her name's Fiona. No, I didn't. I said he kept calling her Finola. Mum always interrupts me. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to come up and say that. But
Peppa gonna say bye to everyone.
okay. George, say bye to everyone. Bye, everyone. Shut up, George. What's up, Peppa? Bye, guys. Peppa Pig. George, I'm gonna chip you. Bye, guys.
Oh, thank
That's
you,
so
Julie.
cute.
Thank you, Peppa and George. George always resorts to violence, you guys.
And this is a kids show.
But you know what? My 5-year-old absolutely believes that Julie Virgo is indeed Peppa Pig. So I love it.
Your
Yeah.
comment about the birthday cake made Tessie spit her tea everywhere. Julie, I hope you're happy.
Well, you know, I mean, everybody wants a birthday party like that. So I don't know
Your
why
kid
you
had her first nightmare that George killed Peppa.
Oh no, this has gone awry.
Well, if YouTube Kids was playing for her what it was playing for Zia that day, I could see that.
Oh my god. T, that is so true. Yeah, I understand about wanting to kill pigs. Yes, when Zia was watching that and she had her hands over her ears and you walked in on her.
Well, she got really quiet, and usually she's in there like singing along with whatever she's doing.
You know
So I was
what?
like,
What came up today? Remember when she used to sing when she would eat? She'd be like,
yes.
because this is so yummy. She was dancing while she was eating her nightly chicken nuggets and Kraft macaroni and cheese, and and it came back up. So I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. She does that. It's normal.
That was like we like got her that little kids meal at Wendy's, and me and Preston like we just sat in the parking lot and let her eat her chicken nuggets, and she's back there like. We're like, man, it's just Wendy's kid.
I know, but to her, it's like heaven. Yeah, that's enough tablet. I get it, T, because I have to take it away from, like, sometimes I'll hear something whenever Zia's watching her tablet, and I'm like, okay, we're done here. You need to
Well,
watch
and it's on YouTube Kids, so it should be safe, but.
No, it's not, though. Like,
And I was supposed to be like kind of keeping an eye on her. That's why I felt bad, because I was the one, but she got quiet, and when a kid gets quiet, you're like, what are they into?
Yeah.
I thought that she was painting your bed with red nail polish again.
Well, that happened also, but hey.
She
doesn't paint anything in this house.
But then I saw that her YouTube was allowed to play it, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna go get Kim then, because maybe I'm just being weird.
Right. You conservative, you're such a prude, clutching your pearls. No,
and
it
basically
was about war or something crazy, and there are cuss words
and like people are being bombed, and like it's showing them being bombed and stuff, but it's in cartoon form, so it was YouTube Kids.
Yeah. Yeah, Dumb Ways to Die is the name of it, by the way. So, absolutely.
It was horrible.
It was. My little one. She's okay now, though. Yeah, homicidal Peppa Pig dreams. I do think that the internet has done something to our children. That's not a good thing. Wait, what? About... I can only lie about it in DMs.
I'm catching up on reading, and I'm kind of steaming mad at Nikki May. People are jerks, not you. If you want to know who I'm talking about, I can only lie about it in DMs.
I mean, that's how you do things nowadays. So that's how
it's the nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Leon's ex is here.
Oh, and Lynn came in.
Well, hello. Welcome. We've been streaming for like an hour and a half, but it only says an hour.
Yes. And now I don't remember what else I'm mad about. So I was like, okay, is there anything else that I need to give an opinion on? Because it might be a couple months before we do this again.
The only thing that I'm like super pissed about is the whole stolen valor thing that keeps coming up. Like, I think I'm really mad about that. And I don't think I'm really mad about. I am really pissed about that. Like, I don't care how much you hate a person. It's not okay to accuse someone of that. And I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. Like, stop it. Stop being total douchebags to each other. How about that? And I just can't with these people who are like, well, you can't be nice to Katie Joy. You can't. Why?
And we weren't being nice to Katie Joy. We were being humans to Katie Joy. First of all, that's not our chat. That is AZ's channel, and her channel is quite successful. And she doesn't kick anyone out of her chats unless you're being like, you're saying stuff that's against terms of service, or you just don't stop after multiple things. And she's not even the one that kicks you out. Usually it's me. And I'll tell you, like, hey, I've kicked you out. But if you contact her, she'll probably let you back in. But not tonight.
And no one that was in that stream. I'm speaking for all of you right now, but like myself, Stacy, AZ, Julie, everyone here pretty much, if you were in that stream, none of you are like, you know what? Katie's the coolest. No one thinks that. Everyone still thinks that she's a vile human being. Everyone still thinks that she's an idiot. Everyone still dislikes her.
And you know what? She can still be a victim of a crime.
Right. It doesn't make it okay what happened to her. And like if you just ask yourself, if you are going to side or be friend with or in any way, shape, or form consider the half unicorn from UK as someone that you want to be tied to, like get the fuck out of here. For real. Like actual crimes. Just I can't even wrap my head around it. But I also don't eat lobster from Dollar General. So maybe there's a little bit of something going on in the brain. I don't know. Maybe you got some poison. Who knows?
And I'd forgotten all about that because he's like, I never did that. I think I saw a clip going around where like he did it like multiple times to Uni.
Yeah. Yeah. Multiple times. So listen, Nikki May, our payroll checks are on the way. KJ wrote them. We're going to get them soon. I know. We're all on the payroll. It's just, that's how ridiculous it is. Like everyone who's a part of this right now, who's pissed off because we weren't like, get fucked, Katie. Whenever she came into that chat, seriously, you guys need your priorities straightened out in life. Seriously, like you guys need to go find X-Man and have a conversation, befriend each other. And then maybe you can talk about all your pain and suffering, and I'll buy you crosses and you can climb on up there and nail yourselves to it. How about that?
Also, let's also be clear on another thing. It's funny to like be like, listen to Todd and his sacrifice shed and listen to Todd do this, Todd do that. And he's really good natured about it. He'll laugh along with you and he takes it pretty well to be being made fun of, the butt of the joke. He's not responsible for what Katie does and says either. So like, I heard that people were like mad at other creators because they let Todd in his comment sections. You guys need to go touch some fucking grass. In fact, you need to go roll around it and go find a hill and roll down it because you need to get back to reality.
Yeah, well, they're not going to, obviously, because they live in McLobster land and they don't understand. So whatever. What I have to say about it is, I don't give a shit what you think, but quit being douchebags to other people about it. Like, people are allowed to have opinions.
And they're just mad that there wasn't like drama, because that's what they wanted. They wanted somebody to block her from AZ's chat so that she would immediately go to Twitter, and then AZ would open Twitter and AZ would read what she was writing, and then KJ would start writing worse stuff. That's what they wanted to happen. And when they didn't get it, they're like, you guys are in with KJ.
Yep. Well, because everybody always wants AZ to end up in an argument, in a fight.
Every time.
Like, that's the thing. They're always gunning for her to get into a fight with someone. And, AZ is going to do what AZ wants to do. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And Stacey's going to do what she wants to do. And that should be okay. So I just don't get like all the vitriol that followed after, and it's just become. So
and yeah, I am responsible for what Leon says only because I am Leon.
You are Leon. That's true. Well, that's a rumor. So, whatever.
Touch smoke, admire the grass you choose. Yes.
Yeah, grow a pair of actual balls and stop being McSims. Yeah, that's a good plan. Smoke in the grass is my preferred way of handling this. So, you know.
I'm
also
always just
why-
actually kind of really flattered that everyone thinks I'm clever enough to be Leon.
Well, you are clever. You're hysterical. I usually whenever someone's punking someone, I'm like, Stacy, is this you? Because you are a troll, honestly. So
Hey, I changed my name. I'm not a troll, honestly, anymore.
no, you're not.
No.
What are you now? Are you are you a Ratcheco?
I'm not that cool.
No.
I'm Stacy Bobbles doesn't pretend to be nice.
I think I saw that. Yeah. Not all trolls are created equal. This is true. If you guys saw one particular video, yeah, not all trolls are created equal. Some trolls are just people who want to make fun of other people for the lolcows that they are.
Do you know how much I laugh every single time somebody says AZ is Bobby?
Because did they not remember the entire time that Bobby Cat was giving grace to Hog Tits?
Do they not remember who the first moderators on Bobby's channel was? Do you guys really think that AZ would mod JJ just to throw you off her scent? Does AZ strike you as the type of person who plays a quiet game like that against JJ?
No. Right. Like if T wants to get something out, she's going to put it on her channel. She's not going to, she doesn't need to be a robot.
Thanks for being a great mod. Do you see that happening?
No, not a chance in hell. That's correct, Shyla. But then now it's, it all came out because Bobby Cat started using the clip of AZ where she's like, "You're a grown man. He's a robot cat. Pull yourself together." Seriously. And it's so funny. I laugh every time I hear that. The same way I laugh every time I rewatch the clip of when she was singing about I, Jessie. Remember that?
Yes.
The guess who's back? Back again.
I think I used that in one of our videos.
Yes, we did.
So we did it first. Does that mean we're Bobby Cat?
I don't know. I thought it was Claire. Remember? Mocking media or whatever.
And I just don't know why you care. If it bothers you so badly, then don't watch the people that you don't know their entire life story.
Exactly. I don't know why they care either. Listen, Big Papa, I know it's bedtime. It's bedtime for me too. We should really do this more often, and I promise that I'll consider it. But that's as far as you get as a promise for me. It might be 2 months before you see us.
And I've started like 7 or 8 videos, and maybe one day I might finish one.
We have great content ideas, y'all. Great. Zero motivation. Zero to actually do any of it.
I go to camp, like the Canva, I'm like, all right, I'm going to start working on this. And then I'm like, I'll just turn Hulu on the side. So then I just spend all day watching Hulu.
Exactly. And I've been so busy, but even when I'm not busy, I'm like, oh, I should totally binge this entire series on Peacock right now and not put my laptop on my lap while I'm watching this series and make this video. So I need to do that. I don't know, Shyla, do you know, Stacy, if Sassy has come back?
I mean, she's been on Twitter, but I think she said she's taken a break from YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was fun. This was fun. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm flattered that after it's been so long that, anyone shows up.
Yes.
So we appreciate that, of course.
Especially when we belong to such toxic groups.
I am top mod, honey, of the toxic Discord. So watch out.
Yeah, like how did you get my spot when, like, Julie, we'll talk later.
Because I named myself that. That's what you do. Top mods don't earn the position. They just they put their stake in it. They claim it.
I didn't know that that's what you were. I didn't know it was you that did it because you didn't call yourself the queen.
Oh, no, I'm top mod, honey. Honey, not how you would spell honey, but HUNNI, honey.
Honey, how you don't spell honey at all.
Just wanted to let you guys know that.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Julie named me top mod because I made a joke that a certain person that used to be on YouTube that isn't anymore took great offense to, and then decided to go on a rampage tour against me. Remember that? And so that's when she first named me top mod. But then you did something funnier and you got top mod like 2 days later.
I didn't do something funnier. I probably just did something helpful.
But,
you're way funnier than me.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't think that's true. I think you're pretty hilarious. You used to spell it HUNNY and you no longer do that. Shyla, welcome to the toxicity where we spell things correctly.
Welcome to the toxicity where you can just use talk to text if you have any questions.
Yeah.
So I don't understand, but then you hear like Mrs. Hogg talk and you're like, maybe she was using talk to text and it still came out like that.
Leon, wait a minute. Hold on. My talk to text does not work. I'm just going to let you know. It changes all of my words into Spanish. Like it translates it. So I've quit trying to use it at this point. I can use it like in my car, but I can't use it on my phone. Leon's not a mod.
I've made Mama T top mod and Leon top mod tonight, and neither one of them are mods.
I don't know how to mod them. Because I'm a boomer. Sorry. All right, guys and gals and whatever, everyone here, aliens and all of you beautiful people. Love you. Long time, for real. But we gotta go. We promise we'll be back eventually. And by the way, we had a giveaway. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we are gonna actually do that. You guys will get that soon. Sorry.
Yes.
But
we are going to do that. Did that work?
I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see it on here. Boomer. I'm booming out. Sorry, guys.
Put a 1 if that worked for Leon.
Leon, are you blue now?
Put a 1 if you're blue, Mama T.
Okay. All right. Good. It did work. Shermare said it worked. Nikki.
69.
Nikki, ma'am, that's going to get you booted. All right. So thanks. Appreciate it. Anything else, Stacy,
Nope.
before we head off? Next time we come up and go live, we're definitely going to talk about Elon Musk.
And we're going to do the giveaway thing for sure.
We are going to do the giveaway thing.
Because there's a reason we asked for everyone's favorite colors. If you haven't commented on the video over there, your favorite color, you still have time to go do that because we procrastinated.
Yep. But yay, new house, I'm in it. I moved, so maybe I have time now. You guys are awesome. And don't get caught up in the McLobster lies. And if you're not part of a member on Julie's channel and not part of the Toxic Discord, I highly suggest you head on over and do that so that you
And
can.
just don't buy your lobster at the dollar store.
Yeah. Yeah. Be kind to people, even if it makes everyone else hate you. And oh yeah, and one more thing, X-Man, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, be kind to people. X-Men, except for you, go fuck yourself. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Welcome to Righteousverse, the final frontier, where no women have went before. Come along with Stacy and Kim. They truly are out of this world.
I'm levitating.